6 haircuts that make you look younger after 50. Hey there. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why do I look older than I feel? I get it. Aging is a part of life. But who says we have to look our age? The truth is, the right haircut can work wonders, making you look years younger, and I'm here to show you exactly how. You know, hair is one of the most powerful tools in the youth department. It frames your face, defines your style, and gives that instant glow-up we all crave. So, why not use it to your advantage? Whether you're over 50 or simply looking for a change, there are certain haircuts that will take you to a whole new level of fabulous, without needing a time machine. I'm not talking about drastic makeovers that leave you questioning your entire existence. No. I'm talking about 6 simple yet game-changing haircuts that can instantly make you look younger, fresher, and more vibrant. So if you're ready to look in the mirror and think, wow, I love what I see, stick around, because these haircuts are not just about style. They're about confidence, energy, and feeling your best, no matter the number on your birth certificate. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Part 1. The power of a good cut. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. The right haircut isn't just about looking stylish, it's about feeling stylish. You know how some days you wake up, look at your hair, and feel like you're ready to take on the world. And then, there are days when you look in the mirror and, well, let's just say you don't feel as energized as you'd like. But here's the thing, haircuts are transformative. As we get older, our hair goes through some changes. It might lose volume, change texture, or start showing signs of thinning. It's a natural part of aging, but it doesn't mean you have to settle for dull, flat hair. That's where a great haircut comes into play. A well-chosen style can lift your face, frame your features, and add that healthy, youthful glow. And it's not just about covering up signs of aging. It's about embracing it in a way that makes you look radiant. The truth is, the right cut can take years off your appearance without needing to go through drastic measures like heavy makeup or complicated routines. Now, here's something I want you to remember. A good haircut can be as youthful as a good laugh or a long walk on the beach. It doesn't need to be overly complicated. It's all about balance. A youthful haircut frames your face just right, adds some dimension, and gives you the movement your hair might have lost over time. And trust me, these small changes add up. It's like having a mini reinvention every time you look in the mirror. Part 2. The 6 haircuts that make you look younger after 50. All right, enough talk. Let's get to the good stuff. Here are 6 haircuts that will make you look younger, fresher, and feeling your absolute best. No gimmicks, no tricks, just real attainable styles that will have you loving your reflection. 1. The bob with soft layers. The classic bob has been around forever, and for good reason. It's a timeless look. But add soft layers, and it becomes magic. This haircut brings back volume and texture, something that naturally fades as we age. It's not just about the length, it's about the movement it creates. Soft layers around the face add depth, framing your jawline in a flattering way. You're not just getting a haircut, you're getting a mini facelift. And it's totally effortless. Why it works. This cut does wonders for adding volume where we need it most, at the crown and around the face. It brings life back to flat, lifeless hair and highlights your best features without too much fuss. It's chic, sophisticated, and effortlessly youthful. My take. I've always been a fan of the bob. It's versatile and feels timeless. But once I added soft layers, I was hooked. It feels like a more modern take on the classic bob, and it's amazing how much more volume it gives me. I get that extra bounce without needing to spend hours styling it. Takeaway: if you want to look younger without looking like you're trying too hard, the bob with soft layers is a perfect choice. It's easy to manage, and the texture does all the heavy lifting for you. 2. The Pixie cut. Okay, I know the Pixie cut can sound a bit daring, but hear me out. It's actually one of the most flattering cuts for women over 50. The beauty of a Pixie cut lies in its simplicity. It's short, it's chic, and it really brings out your features. When done right, It draws attention to your eyes, cheekbones, and jawline. And who doesn't want to highlight those features? Why it works. A pixie cut gives you the freedom to be bold. It adds volume and texture, and it's an excellent way to embrace the natural shape of your face. By trimming down the sides and leaving a little length on top, you create a youthful, fresh silhouette. My take. I never thought I'd be brave enough for a pixie, but let me tell you, once I gave it a try, I never looked back. It's one of the most freeing cuts I've had. It's easy to maintain, looks fabulous with minimal styling, and has that "I woke up like this" vibe that feels so fresh. Takeaway: don't let the fear of going too short hold you back. The pixie cut could be your next best move if you want a cut that feels youthful, empowering, and effortless. 3. Layered long waves. For those of us who love the feel of long hair, this one's for you. Layered long waves are the perfect balance of length and texture. It's easy to get caught in the idea that long hair after 50 might seem too much or too heavy, but when styled with layers and waves, it's anything but. The layers add volume and movement, and the soft waves give it a youthful, carefree vibe. Why it works. Long hair can still feel fresh if it has the right amount of volume and texture. Layers help prevent it from looking flat and lifeless, while waves create movement that feels light and bouncy. My take. I'll be honest, I've always been a long hair girl, and once I added soft layers and waves, I felt like I found the perfect balance. It's light, breezy, and feminine without feeling like it's dragging me down. Plus, I can wear it straight, curly, or in beachy waves. The possibilities are endless. Takeaway: if you're not ready to part with your long hair, adding layers and waves is the way to go. It keeps things youthful, light, and full of life. 4. Shaggy lob. Let's talk about the lob. It's that perfect in-between length, not too long, not too short. But when you add shaggy texture to it, magic happens. The shaggy lob combines volume, movement, and edge in one stylish cut. It's a little rebellious, a little chic, and a whole lot of youthful energy. Why it works. The shaggy lob is a great way to add texture and volume without having to commit to an overly short style. It's a cut that feels effortless, and it works well for both fine and thick hair. My take. I love how this cut combines the sophistication of a lob with the laid-back attitude of a shag. It's one of those cuts that doesn't require a ton of effort, but always looks good. And because it has that edgy vibe, it feels modern, which is great for anyone over 50 who wants something youthful without trying too hard. Takeaway: if you're after a youthful, fun, yet easy-to-maintain style, the shaggy lob is your go-to. It's edgy, stylish, and flattering for almost any face shape. 5. Side-swept bangs. Bangs can be a bit tricky once you hit your 50s, but don't worry. Side-swept bangs are here to save the day. This cut softens the face, draws attention to your eyes, and hides any wrinkles or fine lines you might not be too keen on showing off. They're subtle, soft, and they help frame your face in a flattering, youthful way. Why it works. Side-swept bangs give a youthful lift to the face. They add texture around the eyes and forehead, giving the illusion of smoothness and radiance. Plus, they're super low maintenance. You don't need to constantly trim them like full bangs. My take. At first, I wasn't sure about bangs, but once I tried side-swept bangs, I was hooked. They're not as high maintenance as I thought, and they really make my eyes pop. It's a small change that makes a big impact on how I look and feel. Takeaway. If you're hesitant about bangs but still want to add some youthful energy to your style, side-swept bangs are the way to go. They're easy to maintain and instantly make you look younger and fresher. 6. Textured bob with highlights. A bob is a classic cut, but when you add texture and a few subtle highlights, it takes on a whole new life. This style adds dimension, brings out natural tones in your hair, and creates the perfect balance of sophistication and fun. The texture gives it movement, while the highlights add that sun-kissed glow we all crave. Why it works. The combination of texture and highlights gives the hair depth and vibrancy. It lifts the face, adds volume, and gives you that youthful glow without looking done up. My take: I absolutely adore this combination. The textured bob is already flattering, but when I added some soft highlights, it felt like I got a mini makeover. The texture gives the hair movement, and the highlights brighten everything up. Takeaway: if you want something fresh and modern, a textured bob with highlights is perfect. It's a youthful, glowing style that suits almost every face shape and is easy to maintain. Conclusion. And there you have it. 6 haircuts that can not only make you look younger, but also feel more vibrant, confident, and ready to take on anything life throws at you. Each of these styles brings something unique to the table, whether it's the timeless elegance of a layered bob or the carefree energy of a shaggy lob. The key takeaway here is that age doesn't define your style. It's about finding the cut that expresses who you are right now. You're never too old to reinvent yourself, and a simple haircut can be your first step toward that refreshed, youthful version of yourself. But here's the real magic. It's not just about the cut. It's how you feel after you've gotten it. The right haircut can bring a little more bounce to your step, a little more light to your eyes, and yes, even shave off a few years in the process. It's like a mini transformation every time you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and that's the real gift. So if you're over 50 and feeling like it's time for a change, I hope these styles have sparked some inspiration. Don't be afraid to embrace a new look. Take the plunge, try one of these haircuts, and see how it lifts not just your look, but your confidence too. You deserve to feel as fabulous as you are, and these haircuts are just the beginning of that journey. Remember, it's not about turning back time. It's about looking your best right now. So go ahead, book that appointment, and let the world see just how stunning you can look at any age. And don't forget, you don't need to change who you are to look and feel younger. You just need to highlight the best version of yourself. And sometimes that's as simple as a great haircut. Thank you so much for joining me on this hair journey. I'd love to hear about your experiences. What haircut are you excited to try? Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on feeling and looking your absolute best. Remember, age is just a number, but confidence, that's timeless. Keep shining, keep glowing, and most importantly, keep being you.